Hey there everyone, and welcome to my second video tutorial. Today I am here to show you how to get a 10 HP 99 Mage Pure. Basically, the runes that you see in my inventory are all you're going to need from 1 to 99. Obviously these numbers are incorrect as far as amount of runes that you need, but it is all the runes that you are going to need in general. Having an air staff, an earth staff, and a water staff could assist you greatly, although a mud staff would be premier, because cursing as well as weaken and confuse are going to be your main sources of levels up until 43 or 45. But let's start off at the beginning. Basically, where I'm at on the world map currently is right at the Chaos Druids. If you were to look here, start over here at Edgeville, right here. So you walk from Edgeville across the wilderness. Obviously you can take the safe path and go from behind Goblin Village, but I just tend to walk around in the wilderness, obviously do it on an empty world, across over to here to the Chaos Temple. The Chaos Temple is extremely good because the cooldown on the Chaos Monks is extremely low versus any other mob for cursing and whatnot. So you're going to go to this area, which is right over the hop fence here, and you're going to get one of these little guys. The way that you're obviously going to start out is that you're going to want as negative magic bonus as possible. So here I have full iron, along with iron boots, no amulet, and no gloves or anything that are assisting me. The amulet of magic, if you happen to have one, obviously is going to give you a magic bonus, and getting the iron boots really makes a difference. I mean, it's another 3 negative, and the reason for this is that you're trying to splash as many spells as possible. The reasoning behind that is that if you hit your spell, you're going to gain health experience. As you can see here, I've gotten up to 63 mage without getting a health level. Obviously, I've come close, but alright, so the first thing that you're going to start off with is Wind Strike from level 1. So we're going to go in here and we're going to lure someone. Because I'm in full armor, hopefully it's going to splash. I'm going to cast it on him, and I'm going to book it. I need to get over here. And then once you get over to here, make a quick leap over, and this guy is yours. So you're going to continue to do splashing airstrikes as such until you get to Confuse. Now Confuse is going to be very good for you because you're going to end up using Confuse, which you hope is going to splash just as much, because the reasoning behind the splash is you're able to cast it more times per minute versus when it actually casts, because there is a delay between when you're allowed to and not allowed to. You're going to continue using Confuse until you get to Weaken as such, which I should actually be using an Earth Staff for. You're going to want to use an Earth or Water Staff or a Mud Staff here. You're going to continue Weaken until level 19, at which point you can use Curse. Curse is going to be your lifeline all the way until 43 or 45. The reason I say 43 is because you can use Wizard Mind Bombs, at which point I did, to gain 2 extra magic levels, so you can use Camelot Teleport. There are faster methods, such as using Law Runes for Varric Teleport, Lumbridge Teleport, Falador Teleport, and upwards to Camelot Teleport, but the problem is that you're going to spend a whole lot more money doing those methods, although they aren't negative. You could also do low-level alchemy, but you're going to be wasting a whole lot of money. Once you do hit the Camelot Teleport, all you're going to need is a stack of Law Runes. You can look up on many sites as to the exact amount that you're going to need, but once you get to Camelot Teleport, you're going to go here, boom, this is all you're going to do. You're going to hit the Camelot Teleport button over and over and over again, all the way until you get to 55, at which point 55 to 99 is going to be high level alchemy. Other methods that people do use is enchanting crossbow bolts. If you do happen to have the magic level for it, not only is it stupendous experience, it's obviously a little costly if you're going to do dragonstones or whatnot, but it also can generate some profit as well. I know dragonstone magic bolts are worth quite a bit, so enchanting there might be a bit. Bones to Peaches is another reason that people do it. It's a good experience, but it is not great profit there. For me, high level alchemy works out the best because you can end up buying bows and breaking almost even on everything. Once you get up to stun, you can technically stun alch, at which point you can excuse me, you can alch, shoot a stun, alch, shoot a stun, alch, shoot a stun, alch, shoot a stun, and it ends up being the exact amount of time in between each that you can make profit off of it. Basically, high alching though is that you get something in your inventory of value, so we're just going to take an iron arrow here. This is legitimately what you're going to do the entire time. Typically people position their items that they're going to be alching here. Obviously they typically have between 100 to 1,000 at a time. You want to position it 1 up, sorry about that. And you're going to go click 1, click 2, click 1, click 2. Now it's a 3-second interval in between the time that you can click from high alchemy to the item to high alchemy to the item. So practice makes perfect. Really short guide here because you can go from 55 to 99 through high alking, and then eventually, if you do have the money, alch stunning is going to be the fastest experience you get. Although soul runs are going to be very, very expensive. I hope you all appreciate the tutorial today. If you enjoy it, be sure to shoot it a like and tell your buddies. Hope you all have a good one.